The world is a beautiful place. From that continent, Africa, to that West African country, Ghana. From Ghana to the nation's capital, Accra. And somewhere in that capital city is 12 Kandak Avenue, where TV3 is located. Inside TV3 is Studio B, from where Spotlight is broadcast live. Ladies and gentlemen, here is your host, Mutala Mutari.
Rich girl from the top of the food chain, loving material things, kinda lonely, till I met her at the Grammys. 10 mil on a diamond ring, she invites me to spend a day on the jet skis. It didn't mean that she told me for what she searched for. It was hard to believe. California, hottest thing in West LA, house down by the water, sells me out across the bay, drives a Maranello. Hollywood's her favorite scene.
Okay, so it's a beautiful Friday morning. I'm so generous. Now you know who's in the studio live. Gotta be Miss California 2000. She's in the studio live. Her name is Miss Shaun Olison. I'd like to say welcome to the show. It's good having you. Oh, you love
really
it.
cool.
It's really
Yeah,
cool.
thank
Yeah, we're
you.
cool people out here.
I see.
First of all,
love
welcome
it.
to TV3
Thank
and
you.
welcome to Spotlight.
Thank you.
Why are you in Ghana?
Why not? Ghana is amazing. I've been trying to get here for so long. What prompted my visit is really to see and understand the country. It's important. And also to give voice, give attention to the situation of my Ivorian brothers and sisters and their refugee camp throughout the nation here. So that's what prompted my visit to Ghana.
I understand you're leaving tomorrow back to California.
Yeah.
What are you taking back?
History, knowledge of self, the conditions of our people, the kindness Ghana has given to, like I said, the bordering nations from as early as Liberia and Sierra Leone, but what's most recently with the Ivorians. I'm taking that back. I'm taking consciousness of self, pride of such a beautiful nation. I was able to go to La Amina and visit the La Amina Castle, and as an African American, that's a rite of passage. So I'll be taking a lot of stuff back with me.
Well, that sounds very good. Okay, well, just in case you're just tuning in, you're logging it down to TV3 First News, Best in Entertainment, and this is Spotlight. My special guest in the studio is Miss California. Okay, so let's talk about, you've been here for almost a week now.
Yeah.
What have you really learned? I mean, I understand you went to the Elmina Castle. How was it for you? Was it emotional, taking you through, you know, the dark rooms?
Yeah, it was quite emotional. I wasn't overwhelmed with emotion only because I've prepared so long for it, if that makes sense. I've worked towards it, I've studied it, I've seen pieces on it. So to go was just a full circle in my experience. But this putting history in perspective, and as an African American, that's important. A lot of us don't really get it. We don't get how Africa once was. It wasn't divided the way it is now, you know. So it wasn't just us taken from Ghana, it was all the neighboring regions, and housed through many castles, such as La Amina Castle. It's just the biggest and the one in best standing. So really putting that in context helped me a lot. But it's incorporated in my life. It's something that I will share now with my brothers and sisters at home. It's something that every African American, not just African American, members of the diaspora, they need to experience and come. That's why we're where we are, from Brazil to America to South America to Haiti, everywhere we are, it's because we've come from here.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, before we jump into your career as a model, I want to ask you this question. Before you came to Ghana, you probably visualized how Ghana was, how the people are and everything. Did it really synchronize?
It did. It really, really did. I lived in London. I work in London a lot, and I lived there for 3 years, so a lot of my friends are from Ghana. And the pictures that they painted is almost identical, you know, to what I experienced here. And it's just a second home. All it is a big Atlanta. Really.
I mean, being here for 5 days, have you learned anything vocabulary, local vocabulary? Have you learned anything?
Not as much as I should. You know, and that's the people's fault. They need to speak to me in their local language. I'm from here now. So no, I haven't learned as much as I should. You have to teach me something.
I'll teach you something?
Yeah.
Tisikobe.
Tisikobe.
Yeah. Yeah.
What does that mean? What did I say?
That means she's so beautiful.
Oh, wow.
Hallelujah.
How do I say thank you?
Thank you, Medasi.
Medasi.
Metavasi. That sounds good. Okay, so now check this out. Somebody just sent me an email says, is she married? I said, Miss. Hey, well, you gotta play the air. Are you married? Are you attached? Do you have a fiancé? Somebody wants to know. Kelvin.
Yeah. Not yet. Not yet. Pas encore, as the French say. Not yet.
So you don't mind getting married to a Ghanaian?
Well, I know that I will definitely marry an African man. That is sure. The culture is so rich, and I really plan to divide my time a lot.
Apart from that, African men are really strong. They're strong. They got a groove on.
Is that what it is, huh?
Yeah, they got a groove on.
Sometimes a little too strong, a little test too, huh?
They
a little
got
too
a
strong.
groove
Now.
on. Okay. Let's get into your career, man. You were model up in Paris. How did you get this connection now? But after the competition up in 2000 in California, when did you know that you were going to get into modeling?
Well, I did a bit of modeling before I went into the Miss pageant, the Nationals pageant. Again, I'm Miss MS, not MISS.
Yeah.
So my division is Miss USA. So before I had gotten into that, I did a lot of modeling. I did stuff for The Gap and local things, California-based companies. And I actually was in school. I was in university. And I simply did a pageant just to pay for my university. That's it. But my story was so rich in history, meaning I'm third-generation Californian, which is rare. Most Black Americans are from the South. We came here and we went to the South to work the plantation.
Exactly.
So very few Black Americans are generational third and fourth Northerners, and I am. My father was a Black Panther. My mom was part of San Francisco, the hippie movement. So I'm a true San Franciscan. So I think my story really resonated with the people in California. So I went on, actually my first pageant was Miss Teen, and I placed first. And I was like, that's fine for me. I had my school fees, and they said, no, you have to go on. So I did Miss San Francisco, and then I won that. And then from there, I was state selected for Miss California, meaning there was no competition necessary. The state chose me to represent them. So that was a huge honor, really a huge honor.
Wow.
But in being a Miss, I can't represent anything else. I can't say Miss California wears Gap or Miss California, you know, and I had so many modeling opportunities.
Good. Is that how you went to Paris?
Yeah, so from that, I was the first Black, so Paris has always been really embracive to Black Americans since Nina Simone, Josephine Baker, to be the first of their kind, and they got word of my accomplishments and was really happy with my look. I was working with an agency on the East Coast, New York.
Great. I want to jump into some of the designers that you work for or are working for now. You want to tell us?
Oh, God, I've worked with many. Again, I work with Versace, Donna Karan, African designers Alpha D, Kofi Insa from Ghana.
Oh, Kofi Insa.
Yeah, I've worked with him.
Right.
I worked with him actually here in Africa, in Benin. We did a big show, and it was wonderful to close the show. It was a big honor. Many, countless designers. I'm wearing Lanvin today. I've worked with Lanvin of Paris. You name it, I've worked for. I represent Chanel. I was the face of Chanel sunglasses for a while.
Wow.
Yeah.
You've been all over then.
I've traveled a lot. I've worked a lot, yeah.
Great. Okay. Now, it's I kind of really, I understand that they give you a traditional name in Elmina yesterday.
They did. It was huge.
The name is huge?
No. The honor was huge.
Oh, the honor was
the
huge.
Name was
Okay.
not huge.
What is the name? What's your local name?
It's Nana Abba Kojo. I can't say the last. Kinsa. Did they give it to you?
I got the name here. It says Nana Abba Kondiaba.
Kondiaba.
Yeah, Kondiaba.
That's my name.
Wow.
Don't forget it.
Okay. Nana Abba. Let's say. You need to say yeah.
Yeah.
What I told you first didn't mean beautiful. I'll tell you after the show. Okay.
Oh,
now,
so you playing me now, huh? You playing me on your show.
That's what you need to learn the language. Okay. Now, tell your final words. I mean, a lot of people out there. I mean, a lot of models, a lot of beautiful girls out here.
Okay.
I mean, talking about how you got into modeling and everything. People look at you as a role model already. What would you like to say to all the young girls who are aspiring to becoming international models just like you?
To stay focused, stay healthy, know and understand that you are your business. You truly are your business, and you're responsible for your look internally and externally. Keep God first, rest, drink lots of water, and take it as a business. You're an artist. Perpetuate yourself as such. It's not just you're cute and you know, and go out all night and party and do bad things that will really limit your career. Really take it as a business and educate yourself on models that have come before you. You know, there's a lot of lessons to be learned, and really make sure that you embody the best of who you are. You can never be a #1 version of someone else, only a #1 version of yourself.
Of yourself.
Yeah.
Exactly. I know a lot of young women who, because they want to be model and of course they want to keep in shape, they stop eating at 3 o'clock. They don't eat. You think that's a good idea?
No. We all have that quota to fill. When I first started, I was very thin, and I had to. But I always worked out and I ate right. But I was younger and I was naturally thin. But as I got, more concrete in my career, I just make sure I maintain a healthy image. And now more models are maintaining healthy images. And we owe the Tyra Banks that, the Elle McPhersons, Claudia Schiffer even. They were always a size 6, 7, which is a normal size for a 5'10" woman.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, well, so it's nice having you.
Thank you.
You leave tomorrow.
I do travel tomorrow, yes.
When are you coming back?
Very soon, hopefully.
Do you have reasons to be back here?
Yeah, it's my country
Lots
now.
of reason
Yeah.
now. Okay, well, it's nice having you. Wish you a safe flight back to California tomorrow and hope to see you in the near future.
All right.
Okay, well, just in case you're just showing that you're logging it down to Spotlight, coming to you live from Studio